What's up, everybody? Well, I don't know how you guys are feeling about it, but yesterday when I heard the news, I got pretty upset. Wasn't too surprised. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew they were gonna harvest. Um, I knew they were gonna be throwing some away. I knew Larry Elder wasn't gonna get in. I mean, I wanted him to. I voted for him. I went in that day. Took it in myself. And what? After the deadline, within 12 hours, I guess, they were already done counting all the ballots in California. Yeah, it's not likely. I mean, you already know I can't say it. But there's definitely something wasn't earned. It was taken without our permission. I mean, we had more than 1.5 million signatures, and wherever you went, you talk to people. Nobody was saying they wanted to keep him there. Nobody was saying that. Everybody wanted him gone. Nobody liked that fool. I mean, he lied. He about everything. He was a hypocrite. I mean, he's a straight up dictator, man, and he's riding off of his aunt's career. That Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. He's running off of her career as a politician. This fool didn't earn nothing. And yet, we're supposed to believe that most of California wanted him to stay governor? Nah, that's a lie. Now they're gonna say that he earned it. Fine. He earned it. He had all the people in the right places to do what they were supposed to be doing for his little agenda to save his career, and they did what they did. Yeah, fine. They earned it. But he sure as heck didn't get my vote. I'm sure he didn't get any of your votes either. Like I said, I was pretty pissed yesterday. Even my wife noticed it. I staying quiet and not paying attention to things I was supposed to be doing. And she had to remind me, look, yeah, it sucks what happened, but we need to pay attention to what we're doing every day. We can't let this stuff affect us. And she's right. I know she's right. It took a little bit of time after that, but I thought about it. And regardless of what happens, we're on the winning side. Jesus is our Savior. He is the one who's going to make things right. California, if it's in the cards for California to get better, then it's going to start with him. It's going to start with Gavin Newsom. And it's not going to start with Larry Elder or any other candidate. I mean, it would have been nice to have Larry Elder as a governor, but it wasn't the cards. I don't know. But then again, at the same time, we're mad at the Democrats for what they do, for their methods. But at the same time, I'm really upset with the government, with the Republican Party. They seem like they just don't care either. They want to run, they want to get the attention, they want to get the publicity, and then as soon as things don't go the way they're supposed to, as soon as the rug gets pulled under them, then they're just like, they earned it, it was fine. No big deal. That's the reason why I don't vote as a Republican. Feels like they stab you in the back. Democrats, at least they'll shoot you in the face. You'll see it coming. I've been hearing it that we should just start our own party away from both of them, and I think that's a pretty good idea. But, it's affecting everything. The reason why I was so worried and I really wanted Larry Elder to get in, because I thought maybe he'd be able to help with everything that's going on right now, these mask mandates and now the vaccine mandate. We're talking about it here at work, or at my class. Actually, I'm in class for my union, and it's being pushed now. The union's not pushing forward; they're not enforcing it, but our employers are. And the thing is, just upsets me is that there's no pushback. I already know that the union is backed by the Democrat Party, so they have to do whatever their masters say. Have no choice. I mean, they got the signs up here, stop the recall, as if any of us here in the union, any of us workers even wanted that. We didn't want to stop the recall. We wanted him gone. But, they have to do what they have to do in order to keep us working. But now, even with them trying to keep us working by supporting the Democrat Party, some of us aren't working. And a lot of us are probably going to end up losing our jobs and their careers. I mean, there are a lot of mechanics who are in the unions, in the construction unions, who don't want the vaccine, who don't support any of that. And now they're being forced to take it or lose a job. And what is everybody saying? What is our union saying? They're saying that it's a choice. It's not a choice. It's like my wife was telling me, it's I can't think of the word right now. But they're only giving us two options. They're giving us either get the vaccine and work, or don't get it and starve. And that's not much of a choice. The choice would be our choice or their choice. And that choice would result in still working. It's an ultimatum. There you go. That's what it is. It's an ultimatum. They're forcing us into this, whether we like it or not. And we already know, they're saying it's not constitutional for them to be forcing it on us. In a way, it's true, and at the same time, it's not, because it's been done before, and it is in the Constitution for the president to be able to do that. But of course, in order to do that, he has to be backed by science. And we already know that the government we're under right now is not backed by science at all. They're making up everything as they go, just so that way they can get us to take this vaccine. And we know it's all just big pharma and everything. It's just a lot of money involved. I mean, we know that our supposed president, the pedo in the White House, he can't think for himself. Can't even complete a sentence. And we expect him to make a decision for all of us and for our best interest? I don't think so. I mean, Gavin Newsom is very ruining our economy. So is Biden. I mean, I've been out of work now for a couple of months, and now I'm finding out that I'm going to be forced to take the vaccine. Something against my will, something that's not even necessary. I mean, you guys already know the argument. Just COVID is not even as bad as the normal flu. People are barely even dying from it. The survival rate is 99%. I mean, it can go on and on, all the reasons why it's not as bad as it is, but yet they're forcing us to take vaccines, forcing us to wear the mask. I mean, the mask already, everybody knows that's stupid. I mean, if you can smell your fart, then yeah, you're not going to stop the vaccine. Or the COVID. This whole thing is all about control. Talk about they care about us. There's a lot of us about to lose our job because of this. And they're saying that, oh, it's your fault, it's your choice. If it was our choice, if they really cared about us, they wouldn't be forcing something like this on us. And we were never forced to take the flu virus or the flu vaccine. They always recommended it, but they never forced it. And now they're forcing this on us. From a union, their hands are tied. I mean, I can understand the position. But, like they were saying, they said that governments get bought all the time. And you already know our government was bought a long time ago. And the only way for the people to stand up against the government is for us to unite. The problem is everybody's just rolling over, playing dead, just going along with the system. And my union, most of the guys in my union are against it too, but they're just going along with it. Even the people inside of it who are working in the union, they're against it, but they're just rolling over and going along with it. And then the rest of us who don't want it, who just want to be able to make decisions for ourselves, we're called conspiracy theorists. Now Biden's trying to say we're terrorists. We're just trying to live our lives. We just want a little bit of that old America we grew up in. The American dream. To be free and chart our own course. We can't even do that anymore. We're getting to the point where the government's going to be charting everything for us. So I'm saying is, things look bad. It's kind of getting depressing. Every little thing that happens. We're losing left and right. The Republican Party keeps promising this and that, and they don't deliver. I mean, 2 elections have already been taken away from us. And still nothing's going on. I know I'm not the only one out there frustrated. But remember, we have to keep going. We gotta keep going on. What gets me through all this is my family, and most important, Jesus Christ. Regardless of what happens at the end, regardless of how I die, how I go, regardless of what happens in this life, I know where I'm going. I'm always going to have somebody to talk to and to pray to ask for help. I don't have to go through this alone. So regardless of how bad things get, remember, there's always somebody you can turn to. I'm not saying that we should revolt or start some kind of civil war or anything like that. I mean, our rights are being taken away. Is it a significant reason? Enough reason of a reason to start a civil war? I don't know. Should the conversation be started? Maybe. But I'm not going to say it should. And you already know why I can't say that. But if we don't start standing up, if we don't at least start a trend of civil disobedience, nothing's going to change for our favor. Everything's just going to keep getting worse. So instead of just complaining all the time and getting depressed about the things going on, how about we just start making that change ourselves? Stand up for your rights. Don't take that vaccine if you don't want it. Don't give in. Don't settle. If enough of us band together and don't take this vaccine, lose our jobs, the economy's going to get worse. They're going to have no choice but to lift these mandates. They're going to have no choice but to listen to us. But the more we give in, the harder it's going to get. Just hold on to the hope. Hold on to your family. Don't give up.